Good morning, guys. Good morning. It's Monte Carlo Whisper, or some of y'all may know me as Dario Bencomo. We're finna go ahead and do the first video to this YouTube series on putting the Monte Carlo together yourself, man. I'm gonna show you these videos. They're not gonna be too long. That way I don't make things too complicated for you guys, all right? So the face is already off of this car. I'll show y'all how to remove the face once I get reinstallation going. Right now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take off the radiator support. So that's gonna be the first video. You guys are gonna see the radiator support coming off. And then I'm gonna do the lower bumper. I'll probably tack them in together. The reason I'm taking the front off is when I go in here with the engine, I don't have to go over the radiator support and have the engine all up in the air, and I essentially don't have to remove the hood to install it. All right, so let's get to the radiator support, guys. First thing you're gonna do to the radiator support to remove it is you're gonna come here and take off these two 13mm bolts. What you do on one side is exactly what you're gonna do on the other side. So this video is gonna be short. Just follow the instructions and you should be fine. You're gonna take off these two 13mm bolts, I'm sorry. You're gonna have one in here as well. It's already out. You're gonna take that 13mm bolt out. Then you're gonna come here and you're gonna put a 15 wrench here and go underneath the frame. There's a hole there, an access hole. You're gonna take that bolt out. It's gonna come out. Then you're gonna come here. If you wanna take it out with the air box, take everything out one piece, just make life easier for you. You're gonna come here to the side of the headlight assembly. And the headlight assembly will have two 13mm bolts there. Hold on, let me let the camera. There we go. There's gonna be two 13mm bolts, and they line up right there with those holes that you see. You're gonna take those out. You're gonna do the same thing on the other side. See the holes there for the bolts? That's one, that's two. And then you got the two 13s, and then you're gonna do the same with the radiator support, the big bolt that goes to the frame. You're gonna remove those bolts, guys, and then you're gonna come here and you can either take out the hood latch assembly, or you could just come here, undo the wire itself, and leave the assembly attached to the radiator support. I'm gonna show y'all what that looks like after the radiator support is off the ar. That's what I'm gonna take off first. I wanna get ready to prep this engine bay, clean it up, paint it up, put the AC box back in, and get the ball rolling. You know, it's been way too long that I said I was gonna get to it. I'm just gonna get to it now. We working, guys. I'll get back to you with an update with the support off. All right, guys, quick update on the radiator support. Now that I have the radiator support pretty much loose, you can see it for yourself where it's pretty much loose. I'm gonna just tell you how to take that front bumper off with the honeycombs and the lower lights. I'm gonna show you how to take this off, but there's one bolt that's underneath the radiator support that you guys may get lost on. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you where it's at on both sides. Remember this. You're gonna have a bolt hole right here. There's gonna be two 13mm bolts. There's gonna be one here, and this is for the shock. It holds the back of the shock on the bumper. So you're gonna go on both sides and take those two 13s out, and they're right next to the body mount bolts. See, I already took the body mount bolts off for the radiator support. There's the other hole, and then you guys are gonna come here to the bumper, and they're 13s. You have 13mm bolts. You're gonna need a wrench and a socket. I think you got 3 of them, if I'm not mistaken. 2 on the top, 1 on the bottom. Same thing on the other side. So we're gonna go ahead and remove the front inner bumper, and I'm gonna remove the radiator support, and then I'm gonna show you what the car looks like after all that's removed, and get ready to prep and clean the engine bay, paint it, and get ready to slide an engine and drivetrain in there, guys. Stay tuned. All right, guys, so this should be the final product that you should have once you take that radiator support and the front lower bumper off. This is what you should look like. This gives me the room to come in here and pressure clean everything, paint the frame, change the engine mounts if need to be changed, paint the firewall, put the AC box in there. I'm gonna be very comfortable. So we're gonna clean all this up at a future date. I got a couple of things I gotta take care of. And then, yeah, we'll be back to doing more videos and showing you how to get a Monte Carlo on the road on your own without having to go to a shop and spend money and wait for months and months and months to get your car done. If I dedicate all my time to this car, I could have it on the road in a week. But you know, I'm gonna do it during my spare time. I'm just showing the guys who's coming up how to do this stuff, man, and how to do it yourself. This is the lower bumper once it came out. See the screws that I was telling you underneath the radiator support is what holds the shock in the back. I took that out. We took the radiator support out with the air box and the headlight assembly. See how I took everything out one piece. And now we're ready and we got the room to slide in there with a cherry picker or do whatever it is we need to do. We're working comfortable. All right, guys, y'all stay tuned. I have another video coming out soon. Appreciate y'all. Remember, we working.